Peace, family.
Leave it up to me while I be living proof. To kick the truth to the young black youth.
Of the God of Him. So now you be like, wow, my man, you can't be all one together. You're sleeping, you're paedophilia with incest with your son. You're burning pork. My man's vegan. My man's saying death to the white man. You're bringing through the white gal.
Yeah.
As a Rasta man.
As a Rasta man, you don't.
And then you're thinking, wait,
and Leonard P. Howe's principles. You know what? You know Leonard P. Howe. He's the founder of Rastafarian.
Leonard P. Howe.
Yeah, Leonard P. Howe. He was a Garveyite. Yeah. So you see, when Leonard P. Howe made the principles, one of his things is everybody stick to their own. Like you don't go for white women. How many Rastas do you see following Leonard P. He said never love your oppressors. Hate what God hates. You see how these people...
Didn't Selassie say the same thing?
Huh? But listen, you see...
He said that I'm an Orthodox Christian.
Yeah.
Why are you following me? I follow Christ.
Let me give some clarification onto that one. You see, even with the Haile Selassie situation,
you follow Christ though, isn't it?
I mean, I'm going to come to that. But listen to this. I'm going to come from the situation, yeah? Remember...
And not white Christ.
No.
Black Christ, because I know the Russians have got the black.
I'm just going to give some clarification. You see what you have to understand, yeah? Which you do already. But I'm saying, I'm just going to give you some clarification.
We need it. Yeah.
Remember, when they teach children in school about World War II, they teach it that it started in 1939 when Poland was invaded. Yeah? But they don't tell you what precipitated that. Yeah. Now, remember, in Jamaica, we weren't allowed to read and write for nearly 400 years. You'll be killed, for reading and writing, even the Bible.
Bible, they're dead.
Even some of the people who snuck and even read the Bible, Sam Sharp, Paul Bogle, these are revolutionaries. Not even
just in Jamaica,
I'm just giving you an example, yeah? So, wherever we go. So if you're not... Sure, I'm talking about Rastafari, that's why I mentioned Jamaica. A man came called Leonard P. Howe. He was a follower of the most honourable Marcus Messiah Garvey, who was also like classed as the tribe of Benjamin. Who was also classed as the tribe of Benjamin. But you have to understand, when Marcus Garvey had a play, in this play he said, look to the east. When the king is crowned in the east, then you see your liberation at hand. Right. Now, for people who haven't reading and writing for 400 years, when they saw the coronation in 1930, they made reference to say, wow, all we've seen is white women, white queens, white king, all this. So when they saw Selassie, it wasn't nothing to do with Selassie, it's what Selassie represented. A black monarch, a free land that has never been conquered. So that was an introduction, to the great, because remember.
But that alone, as you just said Israelite, he could never be an Israelite if he wasn't conquered, because Israelites are known to be in oppression by Romans, by the Greeks, by Assyria,
and I'll get back to that.
By Persians, by the Babylonians.
Have you heard of the Battle of Adwa?
Daniel was put in a lion's den.
Then
by who?
Shadrach and Abednego.
By who put him in a lion's den?
Remind me again on that one.
Give me Psalms. Give me Psalms 87. Let's read it. Let's show him who Daniel was put in the lion's den.
Daniel was put in the lion's den. Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego were put in the fire.
Oh, the fire.
And never got burnt up.
And never got burnt up, right? Because there was
as well, while you're reading that, we have to understand that the geographical location of what they call Africa, Israel's a part of that.
Alright. Let's go. Let's show you. Let's show you Babylon. Let's read.
This is Psalms 87 and verse 4. I will make mention of Rahab and Babylon.
And who?
And Babylon.
Right, so Babylon is there's Nebuchadnezzar, the one that put them in, right? We're in Babylon.
To them that know me, behold, Philistia and Tyre with Ethiopia, this man was born there.
So this is the area. Ethiopia, Babylon, and Babylon would stretch all the way up to Iraq. Iraq, all the way from
Iraq is Babylon. That's where Babylon was. Iraq.
So from Ethiopia to Iraq is known as a Cushite nation.
And as a brother as well, let me say this as well. You see the Bible, you probably find it for me. But if you go into Genesis and see the first country mentioned, check what's the first country mentioned.
Let's hold fast to what we was just talking about, right? About Meshach, Shadrach,
and Abednego.
They Babylon. They were the Cushites. Understand? Babylon, Ethiopia has never been conquered. Why? Because there's a prophecy with Daniel. He had the gold head. the silver chest and the statue of Babylon that was prophesied to Nebuchadnezzar. And then it says that right now we're at the iron and the clay. That's why you got England fighting against the
eagle and the dragon and the bear, like it said.
The eagle, the serpent, and the bear.
Go
So now, when it says that the iron and the clay is going to be destroyed, right? All right. Read that. No. Back to Isaiah. All right. Isaiah 14, Isaiah 44, 45.
I love this. This is what we should be doing. This is what we should be doing every day.
That's what you said.
Isaiah 45 and 14. Thus saith the Lord, the labour of Egypt,
and
merchandise of Ethiopia, and of the Sabaeans, men of stature,
the men that the tall guys, the ones that do the big humpy, jumpy things and that, right?
shall come over unto thee.
They got the big lip this and the big airlobe thing. Things that the Khans were never doing, you know. We don't do that. We don't put our heads on the cows and
and that's what they like to promote
in the cow. We're not them.
Facts.
We're not pushing.
All I'm trying to say,
not Hamites.
you know what? I agree with you 100%. Go.
These guys are gonna come over onto us, right? The Hamitic or the East Africans, right? Come over to us,
and they shall be thine.
We're gonna be one together.
And they shall be thine.
We're black and we're all the same people.
And they shall be thine.
They're gonna come over. They're gonna want no smoke.
They shall come after thee in chains.
They're gonna bound themselves because they know how powerful and what the Most High does for us, bro. Right,
in chains shall they come over, and they shall fall down unto thee. They shall make supplication unto thee.
So we don't have to make supplication unto them. Right? We're not Egypt and pray to their gods and that, right?
Saying, surely God is in thee.
God is in Israel, right? Not in Egypt or in Ethiopia, right?
And there is none else.
There's none
there
else.
is no God.
There's no other God.
Let me just say this. I agree with some of what you're saying, and I love this, as I said. But this is what it's about. It's dialogue.
You said some. What don't you?
No. It's not. This. It's not what I don't agree with. It's perspective. Now listen, right? You men are masters of the Bible. First place mentioned in the Bible, and I'm coming. Let me land with this. Yeah. What's the fact? Remember, you got man like Loki. You heard of this little Arab man that always loves to promote the Arabs and Palestine and all this. Yeah. And he says, when people are smoking skunk and listening to his rap, he's saying, yeah, the Garden of Eden was in Mesopotamia. Yeah. I said, you're a fool. Stop smoking that skunk because you're not listening properly. If you look into the Bible in Genesis, the first place mentioned was Halivah and Gihon, yeah? So if you look at where the root of where Halivah and Gihon are, you can even look in the Genesis. First place mentioned is Ethiopia or Kush or whatever. Now Kush is a reference. At one point, the whole of Africa was called Ethiopia, yeah? Now, what I'm saying is that in its inception from Genesis, before even the Israelites and all of these things, yeah? If you look at Halivah, Gihon, they said the land was good. Yeah, before you get to Mesopotamia, he said that go to Genesis. He said the first river siphoned around the whole land of Gihon and Halivah. Gihon and Halivah, the geographical location of that is the garden. They're talking about the Nile Valley. Now listen, when I say Nile Valley, I'm not talking about Egyptology. I'm talking about the Nile Valley goes. The source there's different sources of the Nile. There's one in Ethiopia, and then the other one is in Uganda, and then it goes all the way up to where we call Israel. You know, when I went to Egypt, yeah, I went there in 2007. I was speaking to a white Scottish man, yeah, and he said to me, you know, I just went to Israel. I mean, what do you mean you just went to Israel? Because I was young. He said, yeah, you can walk from Israel to there's a place called Sharm el Sheikh. From Sharm el Sheikh, that's 6 hours away from Cairo. Sharm el Sheikh, yeah, and then from Sharm el Sheikh you cross over into Israel. And the only thing that's dividing that place that they call Israel and Egypt, yeah, is the man-made Suez Canal, which man dug up. So what I'm just trying to say is I agree with what you're saying, because what you're saying is what I'm saying. Different ethnicities, we're not all the same. But what I am saying is when they try to take Egypt and Israel just for educational purposes, notice why do they have Middle East but not Middle West and Middle South? Remember, I can't walk to Ireland, you know. I have to cross river. I don't have to cross river to get from Ghana to Israel. I can walk. So how can Israel not be like what they call Africa?
Remember,
Remember, you hear what I'm saying?
Afrikaners.
Afrikaners.
He drew them